Well, we got the dreaded knock in Rhode Island. But it was a very odd story, odd circumstances.
Yeah. So Rhode Island, we were at the Welcome Center just on the Connecticut side of it. And in Rhode Island, they don't have any time restraints on how long you're allowed to be there or anything. So we didn't expect to have any issues because we'd only been there 8-9 hours when it happened.
Yeah.
We expected we'd be good for 24. But it was 2:30 in the morning and we got a pounding on our door. And the rest stop security guard told us that we had to move because they needed space for the trucks and the truckers had a right to park there.
And the truckers had a union, which I'm not sure how that was related, but okay.
But whatever case, he wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise to explain or discuss it. He just very much was talking over me anytime we tried to talk. And so we moved. But as we were leaving, I noticed there were still 3 or 4 empty spots. He had told us that we could go move to the car parking spot and we were welcome there anytime. But the car parking spots were all diagonal and they were too full for us to try to fit our truck and trailer in. So we ended up just moving back to Connecticut for the night.
So the signs, whenever you go into this rest area, we were parked at the area that said trucks, RVs, trailers. So we were in the right spot, and the car spot very clearly said cars only in big letters. So I'm not sure why he thought we were in the incorrect spot.
We ended up back in the area 2 days later, so I stopped in and got the phone number for their supervisor because it's a third-party security company that manages the security at the rest area. So I got their supervisor's phone number and called him. And the security supervisor was quite displeased and said that he will be re-educating the guy because we had every right to stay there. Oh yeah, and the same security guy, every man that walked into Welcome Center building, he'd call them over and in hushed tones tell them to make sure they raised the toilet seat when they were done in the stalls, and it was just weird. The security company supervisor was not pleased about any of that. It seemed like a complete just power trip.
Well, yeah, and I wonder how many times he'd done it because he was so brazen. He waited till 2:30 in the morning. He'd been there for hours. So it's like, if you want us to move, you could have told us long before then.
Yeah.
If we had done something wrong, I can understand that. But there was nothing to target us for.
Yeah, and so it was a night that we were not expecting to knock. We moved on with life.
We did, we moved on. If y'all ever encounter such a really odd situation that really shouldn't have happened, feel free to go and call supervisors.
Yeah.
Because it was very out of line. So whenever the security guard told us to leave, we left, we didn't cause a scene. We're like, okay, well, we can't really get a word in edgewise, so I guess we're just gonna leave. Even if the circumstances are ridiculous, keep yourself together and it'll go a lot farther in the end.